Hi, my topic is exome sequencing and the management of neurometabolic disorders. Definition: congenital errors of metabolic errors or congenital metabolic diseases are a set of inherited diseases that involve alterations of the metabolism.
The human body is made up of 46 chromosomes that come in 23 pairs, one set from our mother and one set from our father. Chromosomes are like different books in an encyclopedia set. Each book carries different information, and altogether they make a very important reference set. Our chromosomes are like these books in the encyclopedia set. If one is added, deleted, or out of place, it may cause disruptions in the reference information. The severity of this disruption may depend on how much information is changed as a whole. If we take a closer look at each volume of the encyclopedia set, we will notice that there are pages upon pages of information in each one of these books. These pages are analogs to the genes that code for everything in our body, from tissues to blood to different bodily functions. If these genes are misspelled, misplaced, or moved to a different location within our genome, it can have mild to severe effects on a person's health. But how exactly does this happen? Just like the words on the pages of the encyclopedia, our genes are made up of 4 letters: A, G, C, and T. These 4 letters create the genetic code. In our written language, we expect the letters in words to be in a certain order for our brains to translate the correct meaning. If a letter is added, out of place, or deleted, the word itself may not be understood. Our genetic code works along a very similar translational system. A gene is made up of letters that need to be in a specific order for healthy proteins to be made. If a letter is out of place, added, or deleted, it too may not be understood by the human body. We call this a genetic alteration or a mutation. Some genetic alterations are considered benign or not harmful. These spelling changes in our genes may even be beneficial, as they introduce genetic variation in our species. Benign changes may be the cause of humans having different eye color, different hair color, or even different personalities. However, if a genetic alteration is severe or in a part of the gene that has high functional value, it can be the cause of human disease or death. Many times, we call these harmful spelling mistakes in the gene mutations or pathogenic alterations. We are learning more and more about the causes of these spelling mistakes on a daily basis. It is not always clear why some people carry these gene changes while other people do not. In fact, many gene changes happen sporadically in people with no family history of the same change. This can often be difficult to diagnose and can sometimes be confusing for the patient, as they often wonder why this has happened to them. In the past, clinicians have been able to detect these spelling mistakes by sequencing suspect genes one at a time. This often resulted in a costly and time-consuming process. With the advent of clinical exome sequencing, clinicians are now able to simultaneously survey all 20,000 genes. Clinical exome sequencing allows clinicians to better treat and manage their patient's disease by helping them understand the underlying genetic cause. The human body is a complex system, and there is still so much more to be understood. As researchers and doctors continue to learn more about the human body, we will also learn more about how to create better treatments and cures for genetic conditions.
Applications in medicine. From the pathological physical point of view, most ECDs that produce an acute clinic and frequently recurrent in pediatric intensive care units correspond to the intermediate PCM. Issue aptly inequal. In people who were diagnosed with dementia, and 21.4% range from 61 and 70. years of age at the national level. Pros. In the information society in which we live, we may find ourselves overwhelmed or disorder diagnosis, new protocol or new complementary test. What should be done with a methodology and the structuring of the looking thinking without forgetting what, of course, and so many times neglected does not need to be the case in addressing any problem neurological. Cons. Acute or progressive poisoning secondary to the accumulation of toxic products near or related to metabolic block. 2. Deficiencies in energy production. 3. Defects that manifest mainly as acute liver diseases. Conclusion. Diagnostics is essential for accurate genetic counseling, informed decision making by families of physicians, and access to appropriate medical support and service in the community, but does not often translate into diseases modifying treatments. Thanks.